Alright guys, we're back again, another tool review for you. This time we've got a 20 volt cordless angle grinder from Parkside. Guys, it's Black Friday in Lidl. This is the reason why I'm kind of making this video. It's going to be a full review on this one. Just wanted to get it out to you kind of fast while they're still there in Lidl. This retails at €40, $39.99 to be exact. Now guys, what attracted me to it was this set comes with a 4 amp hour 20 volt battery and a charger. Now that battery alone in Lidl retails at $39.99. So €40 for the battery, and then the charger I think is coming in at €15, I think I've seen them for. It's either 12 or 15 for the charger. So you're basically getting the angle grinder for free. So it's a bargain. Now guys, I won't lie to you, I've had this opened already, but I've put it back the way it came. So we'll unbox it and we'll have a look at it, give you my quick thoughts on it. We'll go outside and we'll make a few cuts and I'll give you my my honest opinion on it. That's the way I go. Okay guys, we'll unbox it. So now if you're buying anything from Lidl, there was a little white cable tie here. I have removed it, but if you are buying any of these tools, just make sure the cable tie is there. If it's removed, it's been basically opened up. You might be missing a few bits, or it may be a return to the shop. So just be wary of that, guys. Now guys, that's exactly how it came. Charger. Grinder was like that set up with the battery installed. I don't know why they ship it with the battery installed. Maybe I don't know. But that's the way it came anyway. I suppose we'll get into it, guys. We'll get rid of everything else. There's no point showing you the charger. It's your standard little Parkside charger. Instructions are included. You've got one for the grinder and then one for the battery and charger. So we'll get rid of this, give ourselves a bit of room. We'll have a good look at the grinder. Now guys, I don't know whether I mentioned it, but this is a brushed motor in this. They do one that's, it is a brushless motor. It comes under the performance range, but this is, bear in mind, this is the brushed motor model. That's why it's probably a little bit cheaper. Now, first impressions on it, guys, it's not bad, rubberized handle, standard kind of Parkside green. You've got your side handle, which can move to 3 different positions. One on this side, one on the top, and then one on the other side if you're a right or a left hander, which is handy, I suppose. We'll just install it back on the left hand side. And handy little thing, comes with the blade removal tool stored in the handle, which is quite a nifty little idea, I suppose. Always there on hand for when you need it. Everyone's always losing those. So guys, as you see, the normal standard kind of removal, and to remove it you just press your lock and then you just take your tool out, slide it in, hold the locking thing down and remove the blade. Pretty much standard. Now guys, it comes with the dreaded, I call it the dreaded angle grinder button. Now, I don't know why people make angle grinders like this. I think it's ridiculous. You actually have to engage the button. You press it down and slide it forward. Now as you can see, I take my hand away and that's still going. Now that's on the lowest power setting. But if you have a runaway grinder and that's clipped in, that's going to run through a fella or whatever. It'll run through you. It'll keep going. It won't stop until either the battery runs out or if it's a corded one, if the cord gets pulled out. I think it's crazy putting those type of buttons on an angle grinder. That's just my personal opinion. A lot of other grinders, some of them have a little push in and when you release it stops, which I think is much safer. But yeah, we won't get into it. We'll keep going. I'm getting sidetracked. So yeah, guys, As I said, it comes with the 4 amp hour battery. They're a nice battery, to be honest with you. Fully charged. Now this is my first kind of Parkside battery powered purchase, to be honest. I have, as I said, I tend to stay away from, I'm not knocking Parkside, but I kind of, as I said, like all my tools, they're kind of DeWalt's, Makitas, Hitachi, the professional grade tools. They're built to last. I'm not saying the Parkside stuff isn't, but like the price kind of reflects it. €40, what you're getting. It's a brush motor, as I said. To be honest, guys, if it performs well, I'd be very surprised. So, yeah, as I said, it's a brush motor. I don't think the performance is going to be great out of it, but for €40, I suppose, you can't knock it. I'll show you the different speed settings. That's what I mean. Those switches they're hard to operate. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the highest setting, 6. The RPM isn't bad, but guys, I can kind of tell already. I haven't used it yet. But I can tell for my liking. I just know by the way it's spinning. It doesn't seem to be spinning fast enough. Maybe I'm wrong. But I tell you what, we'll set it up outside and we'll make a few cuts and then we'll make the final decision on it. Okay, guys? Right, guys, we're outside. Well, we're not really. We're in the kitchen, to be honest, it's lashing rain here in Ireland. It was a lovely morning. I thought I'd get this done, but yeah, don't tell the wife. Right, guys, I suppose we'll carry on with it. I've got a few different items we'll cut. I've got an aluminium rivet, kind of soft. We'll start off with that. We'll move on to kind of your normal everyday screw. We'll get a bit harder then. We'll go into a hardened piece of steel. We'll go in with a cheap IKEA free hex wrench, and if it's performing well, we'll move on to kind of a hardened bolt. So we might as well get into it. Stop the waffling. We'll start off with the rivet. I'll take off the big end, see how it goes. Now, as I said, guys, I'm not expecting much out of this for the price. It was only €40. If it works well, it'll get the thumbs up. If not, we'll see what we can do. Right, that wasn't bad, guys, I don't think. Happy enough with that so far. Yeah, that's actually beat my expectations. Now, I have it on the highest setting there. I have it on number 6. Now, again, that is only a soft aluminium rivet. So, but for that's kind of the reason why I got it, guys. It was more for the Land Rover build, to be honest. I have a plug-in grinder. It's a bit big. I wanted a smaller one. Some teeth robbed. I had a nice Makita plug-in kind of small grinder. But yeah, it's gone anyway. So I needed to replace it. And I said, you know what, we'll give it a go. €40. We'll give it a bash. Right, we'll move on to your hardened kind of screw. Yeah, that's not bad, guys. Made short work of that. We'll bring it up a notch. Do you know what? I think we'll take it off the other end. At least we might be able to still use it. you know what, guys? I'll take it back. I'm actually very impressed with that. Now, guys, I don't know whether you can see the way I'm using that grinder. A lot of people get grinders and they jam it in. If you jam something in, you let the tool do its work. You let the blade do the cutting and you lightly push it in. You don't force it in. I've seen a lot of reviews on this. People were saying it was rubbish. It gets stuck and it gets jammed up. But you know what? As it's going now at the moment, it ain't bad. Like, there's a nice, it's a thin blade on it. It's cutting well. I can't see anything wrong with that, to be honest, especially for the price. As I said, the batteries alone are going for that. Right, guys, we'll take off the business end of this. I'll cut it down this time. Save the sparks going everywhere. Right, here we go. If it does this now, it'll be getting a thumbs up. Well, guys, what can I say? I'm actually well impressed with that. You can't knock that. There's 3 different types of materials. You've got your aluminium, you've got a kind of a hardened screw, you've got a hardened tool then, and then you've got a hardened chrome bolt. So I suppose you couldn't really ask for any more for a grinder for €40 with a battery. If you want to move on the Parkside range, that's a great battery to start with. So guys, I suppose, you know, as I said, I'm being honest with all my reviews. I won't say something is good unless it is, but for the price of that, that's getting a thumbs up. So I have to say, well done again, Parkside. And guys, that's the brushed model. So I suppose the performance one with the brushless motor, it's only going to perform better. So guys, I can't think you can knock that for the price. Yeah, it's getting a thumbs up from me. So we'll leave it there. I have another review coming up, another Parkside battery operated item. So stay tuned for that. It's actually a cordless drill. It's on offer there at the moment. I don't think it was as such a bargain as this. But again, we'll do a full review on that one. I'm going to compare it to kind of a brushed old DeWalt that I have, and we'll see how they kind of stack up against each other. So we'll leave it there, guys. That's getting a thumbs up from me. Take it easy.